Hey everybody. To learn about the RAN software that goes with the HTVRONT D1 DTF printer. And I'm having drama today. I'm having drama. Hopefully y'all can hear me though. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can. Hey, Deidre and Keisha and Sharon Davenport, Brandy's Dandy Crafts. It's cold outside. Katrina's Creations Lab, Arlene. Hey everybody. Hey Kristen. I know. Let me go catch that. I'll be right back. Y'all chime in where you joining from. Put your city in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stop. Please. Drama. Go drama. Where you want drama? Man is down. Let's see. Let me try that again. Drama. I'm about to give y'all a story time. Story time. Story time. Because, baby, girls experiencing drama. Story time. It's about to be drama. It's about to be drama. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Donzel. And Marlise. Hey, KL Jensen. You hear your sponsor? He's going to be included in the drama. Thank you, Brandy. Hey, Rosalind, Jesse. Listen, Texarkana. I've never been to Texarkana. New Jersey. Los Angeles. Story time. Okay, come on, scrap it like a lady. Okay, first part of the drama. Hey, Chicago. So you're not worried about a snowstorm because that's your life. First part of the drama. Some of y'all were on live with me Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Wednesday when I was. I keep laughing about it, but it wasn't funny in the moment. When I pressed that puff that I didn't know was puff, and it's still puffing right now. I'm surprised it hasn't puffed its way on out the door. So there's that. But last night we did our family Bible study, and I said, while we're doing that, I'm gonna reset the Wi-Fi so that I don't lose track of comments. Like, because I don't know if y'all remember, but I said I couldn't see the comments at one point, and I was going to my phone and all the things. So I reset the Wi-Fi, and then nobody could get back on in my house. Nobody. We got a new what is it called? Router, whatever, right? And but when I reset the Wi-Fi, Of course, I connected the stuff that was downstairs, but I didn't connect anything that was upstairs because why would I be thinking about that? I wasn't thinking about that. So when I decided to do that, it was just drama. And then I said, well, let me print out some stuff so I could talk about the software and blah, blah, blah. Well, the white ink wouldn't print, wouldn't generate. I was just getting blank images like this with no white. That's the back. You know, it's supposed to have white. This right here, this is the back. And it's supposed to have white. It had no white. So I was like, oh, great. Not while I'm about to go live. This shouldn't be happening. What am I going to do? So I was like, oh, let me just check my ink levels. The white was almost non-existent. So there was that. Thank you. Mia Sam 60. Hold on for a second. And I'm back. Okay. Starting here tomorrow. Hey, Peach McCrab and Bobby Louvo. Oh. Who is Seal? Who is Seal? Hey, from Australia. Listen. No. What I had to do, Brandy, because I was getting worried and nervous. Not even gonna lie, I was getting nervous. Oh, I never heard of that. So what I did was I filled up the white ink, and then it still, hey Stacey, when I filled up the white ink, it still wasn't coming through. And then I turned it off and I turned it back on. I tried it again. I did a check. I did a cleaning. It still wasn't coming through. I turned it off and then turned it back on. I turned it off and I let it sit for like, I don't know, 20 seconds. And then I did it again and then it started coming through. So I don't know if you're supposed to, and this is just a moment of transparency. Thank you. I don't know if you're supposed to have the printer off when you're pouring the ink in or refilling the bottles, but it definitely, I had it on and the white ink completely stopped flowing through once I filled it up. So I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know. If anybody knows, help the people. When I say the people, I'm talking about me. I'm the people. Okay. So, who delivered your printer, your oven? Multifaceted soul. Who delivered it? So now you got me thinking. It is. Well, I'm sorry, but I mean, I am learning how to, Cynthia Gillum, are you following me on TikTok, the Tickety Talk? Are you on TikTok? So Madison made a, let me see if I can show it to you. FedEx, have y'all seen Ace Ventura, Pet Detective? When he was like, gotta package people. And he came without, he wasn't wearing a FedEx uniform, but that's all I'll say. Get back. Get back. Go. can go on the leash right here. Not yet. Let me show you. Let me show you this. Now, I'm not really on TikTok like that. Not really on TikTok like that, but Madison did my hair and she posted about it on TikTok. Oh, okay, I'm gonna read the thing later. Let me see. How can I see my stories more? TikTok. I don't know either. Let me see if I can find Madison. I don't even know. Hold on, y'all. I think this is her right here. Okay, so can y'all see that? So that's me. That's Madison doing my hair. Hey. See that? So that's, she washed it and parted it. Uh-oh. Hold on. I don't know where's the rest. Yes. Okay. That's my hair. Just washed out, and then she put the whatever stuff in it, and then it's not gonna show the whole thing. Let's try it. This is the last time. It's the last time I think it's gonna show the whole thing. You know that? So and it took 14 hours because she did. It's 300 of these. See? So it looks like I cut my hair. It's shrinkage from the twist. So she did it. She started on a Saturday night, and then she finished it on a Sunday morning. Woke up early and she finished it. It's called micro locks, Stacy. It's called micro locks. But yeah, so that's her, Madison. She's on TikTok. So there's that. Yeah. So, all right. So it's my daughter scrapping like a lady. So I don't know how much she would charge, but I paid her what I thought she would charge. Thank you. I paid her what I thought she would charge. And people say, well, why'd you should be getting it for free. But to me, she did a job. So I paid her for a job. Yeah. So I kind of want to talk about the Ren software because in case you don't have my calendar, this whole month is all about software. And on the calendar for today is Ren, and I want to talk about it. It's so freeing. It's because I just spray some water on it, and then I don't have to do anything. So I love it. I love the freedom of it. I kept my hair in twists or some kind of braids all the time anyway. My hair has been natural for years, so I haven't had any like chemicals or anything like that. But again, I want to talk about the software. I want to show you my settings and answer any questions you have about the software or any questions you have about the printer. I know that this is a big investment. Thank you. It's a big investment to have that printer. And if you've seen any of my previous videos about the printer, I have said, and I really do mean it, that you should only really be considering it for if you have a customer base and you have someone you're going to be selling prints to. Otherwise, you'll be getting this out of convenience because maybe you order a lot of DTF transfers, you're cutting out the middleman. Thank you, Cynthia. They are very talented. I don't know. Now I'm not, I'm not, I was telling I think I said this the other night, the things I know how to do are the basics of the thing. I don't know how to do anything advanced, nothing. I don't know. I don't have any advanced skill except I do know how to play Heyday pretty good. Pretty good with spades. That's about it. But like a talent, a skill, I know the basics of a thing, and I want to help with the basics of a thing. I also wanted to share like the playlist. Cynthia, I don't feel like I do. I don't feel like I do. I know a little bit of basic stuff, and I said I'm gonna share the stuff that I know and hope it helps the people. So I want to share the playlist in case anybody's wondering about that. Share the how to get help from HTVRONT in case anybody wants to know that. Share my settings in the software in case anybody wants to know that. If you're having problems with the software. And if anybody knows about the ink, if you're not supposed to put the ink in while the printer is on, maybe that's why I did the wrong thing and the ink wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. But if you know about DTF prints, what's supposed to happen when you print something is that supposed to put the color down and the white ink is supposed to follow it. So now I printed this. I think the first, I don't know, either the end of December or the beginning of January. And I didn't send it out as a gift because you see it's messed up right there. It's like, so it's not really supposed to be like that because I ended up touching the white ink while it was still wet. But today, after I put the white ink while the printer was on. You play Heyday? Christine, you play Heyday? We might have to be friends. You do, Keisha? I have it on multiple devices, Christine, so I never miss my moments, okay? Because Tom has been doing too much with the 2-hour naps. But listen, I don't even know my name. Y'all, 1 second. We're about to digress for 1 minute. Christine, I'm only on level, what level? 197. This is me, Christine. Hold on, Christine. I gotta tell Christine right quick. Hold on. Christine. It's called Dee's Farm. Dee's Farm. I'm gonna have to give you my number thing, my little thing off here. We're gonna do chit chat. Okay, anyway. So when I started printing today, after I added the ink, this is what happened. So this is the back where the ink is, and it's probably still wet. What was supposed to happen once it started printing was that the white ink was supposed to like fill it up. Listen. Hey, Georgette. And it wasn't coming out. And it only happened to the white, and the white was the only one I filled up. So if anybody knows the answer to that, help the people. When I say the people, I'm talking about me. I'm the people. So after it started going, it was going fine. I did print this, and it has a little bit of streaks in it. So I would say that it's still not at its capacity. But I got this from Creative Fabrica. I do feel like these colors are still muted, but the white ink is there. So I feel like I still need to print a few more things to get it going. Hey, Arluz, you on level 83? Okay. All right. Now I don't be in there talking. I just go and do the things and get on out of there. But I love to play Heyday every day. I've been playing it for years and years and years. Okay. So let me show you really quickly. I'm going to go under my video and then I'm going to move the camera to that side so we can kind of talk more about the software. Hey, Marta. Y'all, is this supposed to be like really bad where y'all live? with the weather. And what do you buy to prepare for the weather? We just bought comfort food. So what do you buy? Really? What? It's the HTVRONT brand. Water, snack, we got that. Yeah, we got that. Because we buy water, water in bulk from Sam's. That's just something we've always done. All right. So I'm going to share my screen and then show you where to look in case y'all don't know. All right, so let's see if it's showing up. Yeah, we have that. And we have a little a solar powered little thing we can plug into. All right, so right here, I'm under the, let me move that banner. If you look under the video, like right here where it says more, if you click right here, this playlist right here has all of my tutorials, including me unboxing the printer and setting it up from beginning to end. And then like how to reach HTVRONT, here's their user manual, how to remove the waste pump, how to clean the waste pump. This is my laptop, the air purifier that I use, the respirator that I have, the USB extender, because I do think that's important. And then I have mine on an adjustable table in case this is your first time here and you aren't familiar with anything I've done with the DTF printer. I have made, I would say, several videos about it, but if I click right here on this playlist, it's going to show you every video or anything I've done to talk about the printer. So hopefully this will be, helpful for you. How to use the software, key terms, things like that. So hopefully you do find that helpful. HTVRONT also has a, what is it called? They have some app. Discord, they're on Discord. I'm not really active in the Discord. Is it called Discord? Yeah, it's called Discord. I'm not active in there, but they are. And if you have questions, you can always ask about things in the Discord. Grill meats, we have that too. Yourselves only. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know. We don't really do a lot of panic buying. I think that the news will have you doing panic buying. Okay, I'm gonna save that, Christine. You'll see me. It's gonna say Dee's farm. And I have a baby farm too for my making stuff. Don't worry about if I have a baby farm. Okay? All right. All right. I'm gonna turn the camera off and go to that side over there and try to share my setup and see if that helps. Does anybody already have this printer? We have that stuff. I know. We have gas. We have a gas stove too. Yeah. Anybody have a generator? Anybody have a generator? We just have a little small one that we can plug in, charge our phones. and one or two things. But I don't think it will be. Which one I'm using? I'm using the HTVRONT, the one that's in the, let me show it to you. I'm using the HTVRONT D1. Let me see what the sales look like right now. It's only one. It's only one on there, scrapping like a lady. I have the one that comes with the oven, and it came with the film and the powder and the ink. On the first floor. Gas lantern. Y'all know another thing you can do? Y'all, we can just be talking. We can just do a little chit chat. And if anybody has questions about the printer, we can talk about it. But something else you could do, something that we did, is the solar lights that are outside that you normally keep like in your yard or to light a pathway. Just bring them in the house. They'll still light up. If you don't have any batteries and the stores are out of batteries or anything like that, just do that. That's what we did one year. And you just put them in a plastic cup. We did that one year. Yeah, so there's so many ways. You got candles, you got all kinds of stuff. We have a pool, so we have the pool going, so that doesn't freeze up, so our pipes don't burst. Yeah, we did do that. Okay, I'm gonna turn mine around so y'all can see it. Okay, so give me a second. Is this a good view? It's my setup right here. I hope this camera is not too close. I feel it's weird. I haven't been outside at all. I have not been outside at all. But I do want to show y'all this really quick, because look at this. I just feel like this puff is still puffing. Look at this. I feel like it started puffing and just never stopped. See how puffy that is? You see how puffy this is, and it wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to happen, okay? Okay, I want to say that. All right, so hopefully you can hear it really good. I had questions, isn't it? It wasn't supposed to be puffy, D. It wasn't supposed to be puffy at all. I thought it was diamond dust. When I pressed it, I was like, wait a minute. I think this is puff. I don't know if you were there Wednesday night, but I wasn't ready for that. D. Okay, wasn't ready for it at all. But anyway, so hopefully y'all can hear it. This is what it sounds like when it's on. People who have not purchased this printer ask, like, is it loud? I heard it was loud. Somebody even said in my comments. I ordered it and then I heard it was loud, so I canceled my order. But let me let you hear it. So that's the sound of it. Um, Sometimes if the film gets off track, I'll open it up like this, and then I'll kind of move the film over as I need to. So that's one adjustment that I make. I don't keep, there's a lid that goes right here. I don't keep the lid on. I keep it open just like this so that I can see when this waste ink is filling up, because when the waste ink is filling up, I want to know it ahead of time. So Aunt B, let me tell you, I'm just telling you what happened. I don't use this printer a lot. I'm just telling you the honest truth. I don't use it a lot. There will be weeks when I don't use it. Vis-a-vis this week. I did not use this printer this week. Hey, courier, I didn't have a reason, honestly, to use it this week. So typically what I do is I keep the printer powered on. But today I knew I was going to be talking about it. And even though I was going to be really talking about the software, Jess, I do too. Even though I knew I was primarily talking about the software, I know somebody would have questions about the actual printer itself. So when I powered it on, I did a check. So you go into the software and you press check, right? And when you check it, it's going to print those lines. Well, when it prints the lines, you can see like what's going on. I didn't see any white ink. That's the only one I didn't see was white. So then I did a cleaning and I still didn't see anything. And I was like, oh gosh, like not today, not today, right? I was getting frustrated because I knew it was time to go live. So then I noticed that my white ink it was, I would say I put my head over here and I couldn't see any ink. So I was like, I need to fill it up. So I shook up the bottle. I don't know if you noticed, but when you shake up the bottle, it gives in my opinion, hey, JV, it gives a lot of foam. I don't know if anybody else notices that, but I'm going to show you, like, I'll fill up the black because see my black ink is not full, but I'm going to fill it up. Jess, do you fill up yours with the printer powered on or off? It bubbles up, right? Do y'all fill it up with the printer on or off? Because I want to know if that matters. I did a lot of nozzle checks on. Okay, so I don't know that. So I it has a lot of bubbles. I'm gonna show y'all with the black. And then when I filled it up, I thought, okay, that's gonna be the solution. It's gonna show me some white. It didn't. So I printed and there was no white. Told to never shake it. But on the bottle, it says shake well. See right here, it says shake well before use. Do y'all not shake yours? You swirl? Oh, like this? Well, baby, it was a whole shake-a-thon over here. It was a shake-a-thon. Okay? If there was such a thing, shake, 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 Sonora, shake your body right. Isn't that song? Shake, 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 Sonora. Shake it all the time. I believe it. You didn't shake yours. I shake it, baby. I shake it. The girl was shaking what your mama gave you. That you try to swirl. Okay, well maybe I need to swirl. That's the problem. I was shaking, not swirling. Okay. I feel like I'm talking at an angle, but if I am, no, I'm not. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing this because I don't know. Baby, because the girl was shaking. The ink, if it ain't never been shook before, it was shook today. Okay. tell you that. If the holder attached to the machine has set for a wire, you swore that too. Well, I didn't know that. Okay, so I've never heard that. Never heard that ever. So my bad. I shook it a lot. And maybe, you know, different companies have different things, because this was all that was left. And I'm still going to put that in there too, because what? There's still some ink, right? I shook it. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have just swirled it. So anyway, I did that, and then it still wouldn't produce any white. Let me show you. So I printed like multiple images, right? So I printed this. This is the back where the ink is. No white, no white, no white. All the other colors were working, no white. And so then I turned it off and I let it sit for like 20 seconds. And maybe that 20 seconds was enough for the bubbles to dissipate, or, you know, go away or dissolve or whatever. And then I turned it back on and I could see the white, and I was like, okay, let me just try it again. And then when I tried it again, it started to flow. Oh, okay. So I have a purifier in here. I have two, one over there under that where that computer is, then one over here. Okay, so maybe that was the problem, is that I was shaking instead of swirling or whatever. Okay. So that's normally what I do. Also, if I turn mine on, or like if not, if I turn it on, because I keep it on, I don't ever turn it off unless I'm recording. So I try to just keep it on. I'm trying not to use a syringe ever. I don't want to be using a syringe. This is my adjustable table. I don't know if y'all can see this. I use a mouse with the computer because I feel like it works better. Here's my oven. So I keep the oven on this same table. This is my setup right here. And I have 3 mics right here because I couldn't figure out which one went with the little dongle thing. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about if you don't have enough. Don't worry about if I have enough. Worry about if you don't have enough. Okay. Huh? I'm not recording. What's up? Check with Peter and see. He might want a salad. You can give me a. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. What else did I want you to know? Some of y'all know that I made a. And I hope that answered your question. Aunt B, that with the white. I also shared in in the last video that I made about this printer, when I talked about the key terms like working in the software. Number one, I don't do any designing in the software. I kind of treat it like Cricut Design Space. I don't design in there. I don't anything that I'm going to do there, I'm bringing the image in from somewhere else. So if I create a design on that computer where I'm usually standing over there, I will email it to myself and open my email from here, download it, and then print from here. But I don't try to adjust the colors, change the colors, or do any of that. Hey, Dims. Hey, Meredith. Okay. All right. What else? I think you need to have a container for your waste ink. Some of you know, and I'm about to embarrass myself. Where you going? Oh, you want to say hi to the people or no? No, that's Madison. She is not the camera is not her thing. That's fine. I'm gonna hug you from. Let me go hug Madison. She about to. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. What about what shirt? Scrapping like a lady? That's her fingers. Okay, so some of y'all know that I made a little snack jar a long time ago, and I used Cricut premium vinyl, right? And that's what I use for my waste ink now. So it says crafting snacks, but this this is my waste ink, okay? And you need to have something close for when the waste ink fills up, because I feel like one time mine filled up and it actually overflowed. And since I had that happen, I keep, I keep this off. I keep this. Yeah, it was, Kristen. You've been with me since that time. I keep this off so I can see like when it's filling up. Um, I like to know that. But you can see like my blue is almost empty. My black is, pretty low. I filled up the yellow today. And then my waist ink, I don't even keep the cap on, but it's right there. If you can see that. And then also down here in here, can y'all see? In here, I have I have paper towels in here. Just so, and that's just my opinion. You do it how you want to do it. Can you reuse it for what? It's not, you don't need it. You use empty cooling bottles. Oh, and I'm back. And we're back. You don't need it. It's trash. I keep paper towels in here so when I'm filling it up, so the none of that gets on my carpet. And I have a black rug, and I also bought a new black rug that I'm going to put over there, that I keep on the floor down here just in case I have a spill. It's going to spill on that black rug. Okay. Hey, Rondrea. All right. So there's that. Okay. Um, hey, Glenda Hopkins. I don't think you want to. It's like disgusting. The waste ink. It is what it says it is to me. Waste, waste. I don't know. It's so like disgusting. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? Another thing I do. This is just I'm just giving y'all like all of my little tips and tricks that I feel will be helpful to you. When let's just say I haven't printed for a while, right? And I'm like trying to get my white ink flowing. I'm trying to get my ink flowing, period. Once I do a check right here, because you can check it from right here. Once I oh Brandy, I'm sorry. Once I check it right here and I can see the ink is starting to flow, I'll just print something small just to get all the colors flowing. And that usually works for me. So I'll just print a little small image, nothing big, nothing that I'm, worried about. I keep my powder, I put it down here so I could have this open, but I keep my powder in this little tray that has like a little aluminum tray that has like handles. And then I have a smaller tray inside the first one. You have the lock leak blender. I don't know, Deidre. I can tell you what I do, but then I'm gonna have the environmental activists coming after me. I already got the chicken, the vegans writing me 4-page letters. Yeah, I think it. I think that's what it is. It's just like the overflow ink. Yeah, and I don't need any more letters. Y'all let me know if you want to hear a little snippet of the chicken letter, okay? Because I have it and I don't mind sharing a little snippet. Because I'm sure the chicken letter writer is here. I don't move I don't move it. With the what? Becoming Dr. York, yes, yes. So when I notice that, I'll just tighten it, and then sometimes I'll open this. I know you can't really see it, and then I'll lift up these, the levers on the inside, and then straighten it up, and then start again. But I think it's because it's not too tight. It's not tight enough in the back. Hey, Stephanie Mega Detroit's finest. I love that. Donzel, you don't know about the chicken litter? Maybe that's what it is. But I don't feel like mine is low. Hazardous. Oh, okay. So what's the best way to dispose of it, Evelyn? Because whatever you say, that's what I'm getting ready to do. That's what I'm going to say I do. Because I don't want a letter. Okay, because whatever is the right thing, that's what I'm going to say I do. Okay? Because I don't need any more letters. I'm good on letters. Oh, it's water-based? Whatever it says to do or not do, that's what I'm going to say I do. Because, okay, I don't want any more. I saved that letter. Somebody said it's not hazardous. Ink is classified as hazardous. DTF ink is water-based and not hazardous. I don't know. All right, let me see if I can share my software settings. See if I can share it. My back's gonna be to you for 1 minute. If you are thinking about getting this printer, you do need to know that it will not work with Mac because you need to have a Windows-based operating system. And come on, I cannot confirm or deny. Christine, you're gonna be BFFs. Cause listen, you play hater. I already know you gotta be smart. Cause unless your chicken's just sitting around there unfed and skinny. That girl said unfed chickens, unfed and skinny. Don't worry about what I said. Worry about what you said. Stream guard. Hold on, y'all. Continue. I don't think I've ever used. Let me see. I'm trying to log in from this laptop. Cat litter. Oh, cat litter. Come on, cat litter. I don't have any cats. I have a cat story too because I'm afraid of cats. I just think they somebody gave me a cat and I couldn't go to sleep. Just didn't know what it was gonna do to me. I stared at that cat all night. The first time I woke up, I was like, "You got to go, my brother. You got to go, my brother." Okay. I know my back. Oh, my back looks so big. Okay. Cat locking creamer containers. Thank you. You have 5. No, we have a dog. Okay. All right. So let me try to share my. Go to the window. Okay, go here. I'm sorry, y'all. 1 second. There. All right, can y'all see that? Okay, so this is the Better Printer software. So with the printer. Oh, and let me answer this question about the, hey, Keisha, Elliott, and Shirley. Let me see what you can, Shirley, you can. Somebody asked what was the difference between this HTVRONT and the first one, which was the lock leak. Let me say I had the lock leak at first, and I tried to set my settings to what I saw either in the book or online or something, and I just messed everything up because I called myself trying to print everything fast, and I messed it up. So I messed it up so bad that even though HTVRONT did a video call with me, we just couldn't get it back to working right. So I had to send the printer back, which means I had to contact, I think it was FedEx. It was either FedEx or UPS. I don't even remember. And they came and got the printer. Well, by the time they sent me a new printer, they already had the HTVRONT, and they asked could they just send me the HTVRONT instead. So I said yes. In my opinion, the difference is, number one, full transparency. This one is louder. This one is louder. But I also feel like, even though I don't use this one as, often, I don't use it. Like I said, there will be weeks when I don't print anything. And I would say probably 2 weeks, because I don't use it that much. The last time I used it before today was 2 Fridays ago. It's easy to me to get it back going. So I'll turn it, I'll do a check. I'll look for the lines. I'll do a clean. If the lines are not clean, I'll do that 2 or 3 times, and then it's good to go. I haven't had a problem where it's like not printing. I need to contact them. The colors are off. I have not experienced that at all. I have not experienced that. I feel like with the lock leak, but I didn't have it that long, I feel like I probably would have had to do a little more in terms of getting it back going again after not being used for a while. I leave it turned on all the time. I never turn it off unless I'm recording. But if I know I'm doing a voiceover, I'll still leave it on, because when I'm doing a voiceover, I'll go to a quiet area in my room. Okay, before I talk about this, let me show you something with the single sheet. Let me get one. I did do a reel on it though. Let me stop sharing. I know my back. Delonda, your back is looking really big. Don't worry about if my back is looking big. Worry about if your back is looking big. Okay, so this right here, this film right here, and Yamation is not paying me to say this. This is my, not that they could pay me to say this. My opinions are mine and they belong to me. You close the door? You close this door? You mean you keep this closed? I keep this closed. So you see this is Yamation film, right? This right here. This is Yamation DTF film. Let me see if this is just one. If you had, and I'm going to tell you why I say Yamation. I like this film, even if you don't have a DTF printer. Like if you just want to do the sublimation DTF hack. The reason why I like the Yamation film is because it's thick. It's thick. Baby, it's thick, okay? It'll make you think it's something else. It's thick. It's really thick. And I have never had a problem getting the Yamation film to go through my Epson printer. Personal opinion. And I feel like the reason why it goes through with no problem is because it's thick. It's with the other DTF film, Most of the other ones, even the Welliser brand, which I still love them, it's just thicker. And it comes in the 8.5 by 11 size. So you're not trying to like A3, A4, whatever, like, because that's not even the size that we normally use. Okay. Okay, the room door. Okay, so with the animation film, let's say I wanted to print something on this film instead of using the film that's on the roll. What I would have to do is you send the roll back, like unlock the locks inside and move the roll so that it goes back. And then I would put the film in here this way. I did do a reel and I demonstrated that. I know with the reel, you can't really see everything because it's like going so fast. That's how reels really generate views, because you have to watch it so many times to understand what's going on. But in the reel, what I tried to show was that I unlocked these locks. You can see that. You know, it's like 3 locks. I'll bring my camera right here so you can see what I'm talking about. Hey, Elba. Hold on for 1 second. Let me see if I can bring the camera right there so you can see what I'm talking about. I hope I'm not messing this up. And I hope this is helping in some way. Let's see, turn the camera around. Camera, back camera. Okay. Hopefully this is helping. Okay, see that? Oh man, hold on. Okay. See in here, these 3 locks. See that? Oh. Hold on. I'm terrible at this. Awful. Help me, Lord. I need to go this way and then come back this way. Anyway, so there, this right here, this gray thing, that thing that that's a lock. It's like 3 locks. You have to unlock those. But before you unlock them, let me show you. Hold on. Let me see if this helps. Okay, this is better. Okay, so you can see that there are 3 locks. One, this gray thing is a lock, this is a lock, and that's a lock. You have to unlock those locks to roll the film forward or back, right? Well, with that, what I suggest, if I wanted to use film, like a sheet instead of the film that's on the roll, then I would send it back. So right here on the front of the machine, like this is to roll the film back. So if I press this button, the film, see, this is the film. The film is going to roll back. See, it's rolling back. You don't see that? I need to clean this up right here. Thank you, Sharon Davenport. See that? So, roll it forward and roll it back like that. Okay? So, when you're... Oh, no, Ruji. You don't. I haven't used black powder. I haven't used that. I haven't. So if I was going to be using a sheet, I would be rolling the film all the way back. And then I would put this sheet in and I would, make sure it's back far enough. And I would make sure this matches on my canvas. I would change my canvas to this size. So like this is, I'm pretending like this is what, 8.3 or 8.5 by 11. I would change my canvas to 8.5 by 11. I will put my image on there. I will make sure, it's locked in there, and I will print, let me show you what I'm talking about. We're going to go into the software now. Okay, adulting. Okay, camera, for the front camera. I'm going to close that. I hope this is making sense. Yeah, I do use a purifier, but I don't vent it out of the window. But I do open the window. sometimes, not all the time. I'm not gonna say I do that all the time because that would not be true. Okay, so I'm gonna start back sharing my screen. I don't know which one of these. Okay, now see. All right. Okay. So I'm in the Ren software. I was going to start with the Better Printer software first. We'll start here first. So let's just say I wanted to print this image right here, and I wanted to print it just on a sheet because I'm out of the roll, right? I lost the roll, or I used it all up. It's gone. Hey, Patrice Hill. What I would do is come over here, and I would go to new to open a new page. So see right there, I'm on a new page, and let me just see if I can bring this over here so I'm not having my back to y'all. Okay, that's a better view. All right, so I will come right here to right here where it says Ren. See where my mouse is right there? And then I could change the, oh, you can't see that because it's not on a full view. Hold on, let's change this. Let's go here, 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 here. Okay, there. Here we go. Okay, so right here, see where I am right here on Ren. What's your question? See where I am right here? I will click that, and then I will go to canvas setting, and then I would change this the size of the canvas. So if the paper, if the film that I'm using is 8.5 by 11, like let's pretend I'm making this up, right? We're pretending that this film is 8.5 by 11. Well, I wouldn't want to put it in this way, right? I wouldn't want to put it in so that the widest part is the 8.5. I would want to put it in where the 11 is the widest part. That's what I did when I printed on mine. So if this is 11 inches right here for width, I'm going to change this to 11. And for the height, I'm changing it to 8.5, like that. So this matches this. Does that make sense? No issues with printing the correct size. And we're live. We're live right now. In living color. Okay. So if you like with the Yamation film, for example, and I keep using them because they are the one company that I know who has like a variety of different film types. Like they have glow in the dark film. They also have chameleon film. They have a gold effect film. And there might be other companies that have that. I don't know about them. But let me get the thing that I'm like their package. If this is helping, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Okay, let me stop sharing again to show you this. And this is going to be a mess because I really don't use this much. Okay, see all of this? All right, so this is the package, right, that I have. And Yamation sent me a package, but I liked it so much that I ended up buying more, right? So if you look, it comes in the 8.5 by 11 and it's 30 sheets. And this package came with glitter, 6 sheets, glow in the dark, holographic. It said Glod, but I think they've updated that by now because I'm sure I said it, that it should have said gold. And then it comes with chameleon. With their film, like I said, like here's like the gold. This was with the glitter film. This is see more gold. See, because I told you I bought some um, with their film. Like here's chameleon, blah 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 blah. Like all the different ones. I'm telling you the reason why I have two is because I liked it. But like here, this one is pretty sure this one is the glitter. Yeah, glitter. So you can see this is this side has like a glittery effect. This is the side that I would print on. So when I get ready to put this in my HTVRONT printer, I'm going to put it in with the glitter side face up. And to me, in my opinion, their film is thick, which helps. So if you don't have a DTF printer, but you want to do the sublimation DTF hack, it's still good for your regular Epson printer because it will go through the printer without a problem. My opinion, in my opinion. You're coming out an inch smaller? Yeah, I'm going to show you my settings. Okay. So if I was going to be printing, let's say I wanted to print that little thing that you saw, I would make sure my page size is set up to the same size as this. If this was 8.5 by 14, I really couldn't use it because the width of the printer is 13, right? I would have to turn it the other way. So I would just make sure the size here matches the size. My head is cut off. Don't worry about if my head is cut off. Worry about if your head is cut off. Okay. Put my head up here. Okay. All right. Okay. So make sure your canvas matches the size of your film if you're not using the roller. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? And the reel that I'm referring to, where I use film and the sheet instead of the roll, I did a glow in the dark thing at Halloween time. Okay. Okay. So there's that. I don't typically change the size of mine because I usually just print from the roll. I don't really change it. I only did it to see if I could do it. And so I don't really go like just changing the size. Okay. All right. So let's go back into the software. I don't know why my mouse is not working good. I don't have to do what I'm doing. It's fine. It's fine. Let me do entire screen so y'all can see my settings. I ran. Okay, so we're back in Ren, right? So right here on Ren where it says canvas setting, are yours set to inches? Are yours set to inches? Did Peter want a salad? Oh. Okay. So I just keep mine on inches, whatever, right here. I did a video. I'm not sure if you saw it. I don't know how to say your name. SMA. Can I call you Smuck? SMA? Oh no, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I'm talking 2271. This right here, I did a video to talk about the key terms and how to use the software and all of that. And I would smart. Oh, okay. So anyway, I did a video to talk about like the software settings. So I wanted to suggest you look at that, and I think that'll be helpful. Well, let's say I want to print the image that I just downloaded from the Creative Fabrica site, right? So I'm going to click on import, and let's find this one because I know I didn't print this one. Now I have mine right here. See right here where it's and I don't think I can make this bigger, but let me see if I can make it bigger. No, it won't let me. Okay. But right here where it says size setting, you can bring it in at the original size. You can bring it in at a custom size. Like you can decide on what size you want to bring yours in. And then, you know, horizontal spread, layout, whatever. This is if you were doing like a gang sheet. You wanted to do a gang sheet. You didn't want to just print one. Let's say you were doing these for a customer and they wanted to have some, I don't know, wooden coasters, and you were going to be putting some DTFs on coasters. This right here where it says no tip, I don't know what this means, but I never checked that. So I'm just going to do, I'm going to just do original size and see what happens. All right, so, oh, so the colors weren't muted. That's really pretty, right? Isn't that so cute? Am I freezing? 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 Am I frozen? Am I freezing? Okay, okay, Brandy, get you some gigs. Okay, look at God. Okay, look. So this image, right? And in my opinion, there's a lot of white space around this, and I don't feel like I want that white space, because the more empty space you have around your image, the more film is being used, and you're just wasting the film. You're wasting that film, because if wherever you see these squares or these dots or whatever, all of that is they're accounting for all of that space. And I don't feel like you should do that. So when you are getting ready to print something and it has all that white space around it, crop that out. Okay, so if I go in here and I have this image selected, let me change my layout. Let me see. Let me see. Let's do show white background. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Let me turn that off. This is fine. So let me show you right here. See where I am right here? See where I am right here? Right here where it says clipping image. I'm going to get close to that. Yeah. So I like to get closer to the image. So I'm going to bring this down so that I'm closer and I'm not using up all that white space. So there, right? There. Now it's not going to be like that for every image, but save whatever you want to save in terms of space. So now I have that, and this is the size of my image. Now with this image, I can look right here at the bottom. See where I am right here? It tells me that the width now is 6.07 by 5.97, right? So I could right click. Let me just, I'm gonna copy this image and I'm gonna bring it over here. Let me go to new, and I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna paste it right here, right? So now I can see like this is the full size of my image. It's, you know, it's good. And I can even make it smaller, right? And if I was printing multiples of this, I can go and right click and I can do multiple paste. Like if I was doing a gang sheet, like I said, if I wanted to do more at a time, right? I can decide, okay, like fill up the canvas, right? Let's see. So I said, this says 5. Let's say I want to do 6 images like that. Let's click OK and see what happens. Nothing. Okay, let's try it again. Multiple paste. Auto layout 6. Horizontal spacing. Still didn't do it. Let me see. Let me try it again. Horizontal spacing. Fill canvas. I'm gonna uncheck that. Oh, okay, so it did it, but these are the big ones because when I brought the image in, I brought them in at one size. So I would have to resize these myself. So if I was trying to print multiple, instead of doing that multiple paste like that, I should have resized the image first and then copy and paste that size, not the old size, not the size I brought in. So this is one way to do multiple images. I typically don't do it like this. Like if I want to print multiple images, I'll do it from the actual print screen. Hey, okay. That's what we did there. All right. So like this image right here is 2.43 by 2.3. This image is 2.86 by 2.82. Let me see. Let me get a coaster. Hold on. So I have this little pack of coasters right here that I got from I got these from Walmart. But if I wanted to like press the DTF on the coaster, let's see what size I would need to do. I'm pretty sure these are 3 by 3. Oh no, that's not the bigger photo. Let me see. Thank you, Jane Mama. All right, so here's a little wooden coaster. Let me just check the size so I can see what size I need to print. So yeah, like 3 inches is a fair size if I wanted to like print some of these. So I'm gonna delete this one because I don't need all of these images. This is 3.2. So I could like change it right here, like that. I can delete this. I don't need all of these. Delete that. Delete that. Actually, I'm gonna delete this and I'm gonna just import another image so that. And so right here for custom width, instead of doing original size, I could do like 2.98. Okay, so oh my gosh, that is so cute. I'm about to have some cute little coasters. Okay, but see, I'm back with that same problem again because I have a lot of white space around this. See that? I don't know if you could tell, but to me, there's a lot of white space. So I can crop that, right, and get closer to the image because it doesn't make sense to have all that white space. That's not the printer's problem though. That's like whoever created these images. That's so cute. Okay, so let me find 2 more images. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Okay, let me import another one. Let's do number 9. Let's see what number 9 is. I don't even know like what these are. So let me bring this in at 3.2 just so I can have that wiggle room. Okay. I don't really like that one. It's given it's given too blah. I don't like that one. Hold on, let me see what they got. Let me see number 5. That's the same one I just did. Why y'all didn't tell me? Import. Let's see number 4. Okay, that one is kind of cute or whatever. All right, so I just want to crop it. See how I'm just cropping it just to get a little closer to save space. Now this one is all, it to me it's already close enough. It's fine, but I still would bring the size of it down. I think that's a fair size. These 2 points, that's a little bit too small. So I can come right down here. I'm going to do 3.0 like that. What size is this? Let's do 3.0. All right. Is this making sense? I hope it is, and I hope it's helping. Yeah, I have. Brandy, I made some coasters. I'm getting ready to do it right now too. With these. These are gonna be coasters. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Let's see. If I can find one more cute. Let me see this here. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. What's number 8? Let's see number 8. It's okay. There's a lot of white space around this though. So I would just bring this down closer like that. All right, and then go back to my select, and then it's looking a little awkward, but we're gonna go with it. All right, so I think that's fine. I feel like it is. It's a coaster. It's a little coaster. A little came from Walmart. Okay, so right here at the bottom, pay attention to whether or not the proportions are locked. See where I am down here? See where my mouse is? See where I am down here at the bottom? Make sure your proportions are locked. When you're doing, working with your images, all of this right here is just like to rotate the image and all of that. I think we are good to go. But it doesn't make sense for me to like just print and have all of this empty space right here. So I would add something right there. So let me just add something right there. Let me go to my downloads. I'll do that crochet image again. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I ever did this one. That's cute though. Even though I really don't like images like this, because it's not timeless. I don't like images that are specific like that. I don't think I want to do that one. Let me find the other one. I'll do this. Okay, so I think we're good right now. All right, so if I was ready to print, then I could just click print. This just matches the design that's on my rhinestone template, but when Madison Morgan made this file, And Madison made this shirt for Peter for Christmas. All right, so now I can click print. And then these are what my settings look like. I don't know if y'all can really see that. Let me make sure everything is locked. Let me show y'all something in here too. I want to show you something inside. I'm gonna move this. I don't know if y'all can see it, but hopefully you can. Normally, when I want to do multiples of something, I don't do it from in there. I'll go in here and do multiple prints. Like let's say I wanted 2 copies of this exact thing, then I would go here and then I can decide like how many I want. If I want 10, if I want 20, if I want 5, whatever, I can do it from right here. So I'm going to click cancel because I really don't want multiple prints, but wanted you to know that. All right, so I think we're good. Click print. Let's see. Graphic elements beyond canvas, beyond the part. I'm going to put, let me see. Let me click cancel. Hold on, let me see what it says. It shouldn't be anything beyond the cut. Let me say okay. Because it's assuming that my page size is small. Let me click cancel and change the size of my canvas. I'm gonna say okay. Let me move my laptop back over. This is if y'all can see this, hold on. Stop sharing this. I don't know what that means. I've never seen that as a message before. You see that? Hey, Adrian. Yeah, I did. Is that a good enough view? Let me get closer. Settings, camera, back camera. Yeah. My ball focus. I hope this is helping anybody who has this printer or has questions about this printer or any of that. I'm trying to think of questions I would have if I was considering getting a DTF printer. But y'all let me know what questions you have. All right, so it's finished printing. And if I was ready to print something else, it would move forward a little bit and it would start printing. What I typically do is I don't print with this open. I only had it open so y'all could see, but I would move it forward. I would move it forward just enough for me to be able to cut. Once I cut this, then I roll it back so that once it's ready to start printing again, it's at the edge because I can save that. I can save that film. Does that make sense? So there's a cutter right here. So my film is, it's down here. Now I'm going to add the powder and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to stop, I'm going to turn my camera off and go back, put it back on the tripod. But hopefully this is helping and it's making sense for you. Okay. Hey, okay, so now I did not turn my oven on, but I got to turn it on. Birthday list. Tish, only I wouldn't, only if you have a customer base and you have a need for a DTF printer. Otherwise, you already have a place where you order prints. The oven does heat up fast. If you've been with me for a while, I never advocated for an oven because I was just like, you don't need an oven. You can just use your heat press, whatever, right? But this oven, it heats up really fast, in my opinion. So it's gonna do its do, whatever. While it's doing its do, I will be pouring the powder. Here's the powder. I have it down here in this little thing, which I normally keep like right here. Normally just keep that right there. The powder is in there. I have a little spoon that I apply the powder. Any overflow falls into this bigger part. That's what I do. I'm gonna go turn my heat press on over there so I can press these coasters. Hopefully that helps. Okay, and we're back. All right. Any questions? Did I miss any questions? Brandy, these are the coasters that I got from, hey, Latasha. These are the coasters that I got from Walmart. Came in a little pack like this with a little thing. I don't need another set of coasters, but I wanted to just have something to demonstrate with. I did make a tutorial where I demonstrated using DTF on wood. What questions do y'all have? Y'all, this might get religious for 2 seconds. If it's not your thing, earmuffs. Okay, earmuffs. But does anybody use a devotional? Does anybody use a devotional? Anybody here read a devotional? Anybody? Yeah, you do, Tasha? You do? Okay, everybody else besides Latasha and Brandy, earmuffs. Okay. Did y'all read Jesus calling for today? So good. I don't, R. Lewis. But if I do, the heck, I've done it for a tutorial, but not just because I want to. I don't need to. Jesus calling for today was really good, though. Anyway, so with the white, Carrie, you want to make sure you powder it while it's still wet. So like I should have been already powdering it. I have gloves that I keep here in this drawer right here. These right here, I just keep them right here in this drawer. So I, use the powder because I don't want that on my hands. You have, Marlies, I read it because you use it over and over from year to year. This is not the time where I use the respirator. I have it right there. You use the respirator when it's in the oven because that's when you get the fumes or whatever. Okay. You do love you some Jesus. I just made a new template, but it's for embroidery, Randy. Well, I sent it to be digitized. I'm not doing it myself because I'm not good at that. Gotta operate in your gift. That's not my gift. Gotta operate in your gift, and digitizing is definitely not my gift. To thine own self be what? True. I told y'all that so many times. Okay, so I'm just adding the powder right now. Back here, adding powder. See the powder? Put it right here. And now I will need to put on a respirator. It's gonna close. It's gonna start a countdown, 130 seconds. Put on a respirator. It's so cute. I'm kidding. It's not. I'm gonna read it. Read Jesus' song while I get this respirator on. For today, it says, strive to trust me in more and more areas of your life. Anything that tends to make you anxious is a growth opportunity. Instead of running away from these challenges, embrace them, eager to gain all the blessings I have hidden in the difficulties. If you believe that I'm sovereign over every aspect of your life, it is possible to trust me in all situations. Don't waste energy regretting the way things are or thinking about what might have been. Start at the present moment, accepting things exactly as they are, and search for my way in the midst of those circumstances. Trust is like a staff you can lean on as you journey uphill with me. If you are trusting in me consistently, the staff will bear as much of your weight as needed. Lean on, trust, and be confident in me with all your heart and mind. So good. So good. All right, so that was the time. Oh, it's January 22nd. Hold on. I was supposed to read January 23rd. Here's my respirator. Hold on. So I would like look at it and see if I don't think it's good enough. I would just let it go again. Like if I don't think it's melted enough, I'll let it go again. So it's gonna go again. And while that's going again, I'm gonna move the camera back to the other side. A mess. Right over here, a mess. Don't worry about it. If I have a mess over here, it's so good. It's really good. Okay, let's see. Coming back. Okay, so then I would like press it. What questions do y'all have? Turn this off. Let it sit off for a second. I'm not loving these colors. Like my red is not looking really good to me. So I would kind of like check that. My colors are. You know what? I think I printed with the wrong settings. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna print that one more time. Greg is so funny. My colors are like they were off. My red wasn't really red. La 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 la. I'm gonna print it one more time, y'all. Cause this is looking better already. All right, and we're back. Hey, did you touch? No, but these colors are not good. Like it's like muted. So I'm printing it again because like this is supposed to be red. It's like orange. It's not. And I know this was red. I'm trying it again. I mean, it's. funny. Let me see how the other one's coming out. He's better. It's a little better. I'm gonna do it again. I mean, I'll clean it. It's still not better, but it might be because it might be because I shook those bottles so much. It's your fault, Delonda. You weren't supposed to do that. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show you the difference, and you'll be able to see. She shook the beep out of those bottles. Don't worry about if I shook the beep out of the bottle. Worry about if you shook the beep out of your bottles. One second, y'all. One second. Come on. I should be hard too. I shouldn't have done that. Now I know. Don't shake, some more. Don't do that again. Let me try one more time. Just wasting. I believe. Oh, the girl is a dummy. All right. I'm gonna let y'all see the difference. Oh Lord, a lot of mercy. Shake. Christine is my BFF. She plays Heyday just like me. Come on, Christine, we're gonna be in that thing. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give away these images. That's what I'll do. I'll give these away. Because what I'm gonna do with all these images? Nothing. Anybody want some DTF transfers of books? Say yes. Don't leave, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the difference between these. Cause look at this. It's like look at that. It's not good. And the ones that's printing now. We'll do a giveaway. Go giveaway. Go giveaway. Go giveaway. Giveaway. All right. It's still not giving. I mean, it's darker, but nah. One second, y'all. One child is at work. One child is, two children at work. One child is in her room. One mother got a lot of children. Don't worry about if I have a lot of children. You have a lot of children. I don't know if it's these images or my camera, y'all. Hold on. Shoot, 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 shoot. All right, let's see. So I feel like my images are getting darker every time. And this one is the best one that's coming out right now. But somebody might like these. Who knows? You might be like, no, that's good, Delonda. I like it just like that. Who knows? Hold on. I'm let y'all see. No, that's still white, y'all. I don't know. What's this one? Shake, shake, shake some more. Shake your body. Shake, shake, shake some more. Now that song is in my head. I'm coming to the chat. Let y'all see this. Shake, shake, shake some more. What's this in my head? See, it's darker, but still not, to me, as dark as it should be. No, I don't, ever since I messed up my lock leak, I don't try to change no speed. It's not as dark as it should be. But it's darker than this. See this? So this was the first time, it's like orange. Then this is the second time, it's still orange, but darker. I don't know if it's the image or, I don't know. I did it one more time though to see. You do? I don't. See that? See how that's supposed to be red. But maybe I need to fill up my red. I don't know. I'm gonna do them as a giveaway. Definitely gonna do it. They're definitely gonna be given away. Did I miss any questions? If y'all asked the question and I missed it, please thank you. If I missed the question, please ask it again. If I don't know, we just have to tell you I don't know, child. Did you change the speed? I'm scared to do that. Maybe I can ask them about that. I don't. That's not. It's not supposed to look like that. These are Valentines. They're supposed to be pink and red. It's not supposed to look like that. Miles is at work. Morgan is at no. Madison is at work. Morgan not at work. Morgan is reading her biblical Bible. Oh no, these are kind of red. Shake, shake, shake some more. Let me show y'all these. These are more red. They actually look better. See that? See how that's red? That's, you see the difference? I don't know if y'all can tell, but I can tell. See that? See, this is, you can see it's like orangish. See that? I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell. It wasn't supposed to look like that. Still pretty. I don't know. This one is red. It's very red. Let me cut it apart so I can. I'm not seeing it with the orange, so I can see if it's like red. I'll press one and I'll give away the other ones. But did I miss any questions? See that? I don't change the DTF printer settings, Christine, my BFF. I don't change the settings because I feel like whatever settings they said, they know. Like they created the printer, so I just use what they said. See, this one is red, and you can see, I feel like cutting it apart from the other ones, it really shows me that it's red. See that? It's a good red. And like the back, it should look like this. Like see the white is on there, but it's not wet. It's like a gummy look to it. So I don't change the settings. Okay, so I'm gonna press this. I'm gonna try 315 for 15 and see if that works. A high print option. Is it a high print option? What do you do to print white letters? I would import white letters. I would just import white letters, and then it would be the white letters plus the white on from the thing. That's what I would do. Man, but if it's just letters, honestly, if I was just making a design that just had white letters, I would use vinyl. I would use vinyl. I wouldn't even be fooling with a printer. I would just cut the vinyl, depending on the design. All right. So it's a piece of wood. I'm gonna just see. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I think the first time I used that, but we're gonna see. Only way to know is to know. Only way to know is to try. Still too high. Some 340. I read the wrong Jesus Calling though, y'all. I wanted to read the one for today. I was Jesus Calling, but where did I put it? I think I left it over there. Yeah, I would just use white. I wouldn't even be filming out with no DTF printer. If I was selling prints, if I was in the business of selling DTF prints, and I had something like this happen, where there's no white ink down there at the bottom, I wouldn't use this image right here. Just word to the wise. So, if you are in the market where you're selling transfers, make sure you have a full coverage of white on your like even this. I wouldn't sell this because of that. Because I mean, even if it's going to show you what it's going to look like, right? If I was wearing this, you would see it be messed up right there. So I wouldn't wear that. Okay. Well, I don't know about these. I shouldn't have shook up the white. My fault. Why did I do that? Let me turn this off. Oh, Lord. It's my fault. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. What did I miss? Same as you. No, it's the image is nice. The image is nice, but I'm saying that first of all, if I was selling transfers, that I would not sell this because of that error. Jess will understand. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I would just print it all over again because that is not. It's not right. I didn't even. You know what? The day when I did the giveaway for these, because I did a giveaway where I gave, I think 2 of these away. I printed it again because that happened. I didn't give it away because I was like, oh man, I wouldn't want to give this to somebody like that. This, if you're selling transfers and you have one that's messed up, don't sell it. Don't do that. You're putting your reputation out there. I did. I shook up. Well, Jess was here on that part. But see this? That's messed up because I touched it while it was still wet. And what I'm saying is I would not sell this. And as a matter of fact, not only would I not sell it, I didn't even give it away when I was giving away these exact transfers. You understand what I'm saying? When you're dealing with someone's money, you want what they're purchasing to be good because you're putting your name out there. Shake it like I saw shake up. Yeah, I sure did. Okay, so that's why it's still there. It's been sitting there since I gave away these transfers. It's been sitting there the whole time. So even these are not good. But if I'm giving them away, like if I'm giving these away, you getting these knowing that, she didn't feel like they were good. She didn't feel like, I would not sell these because they're not good. That's my opinion. But let me show y'all a quick video while they're still decreasing in temperature. So y'all know the nurses finally got their gifts that I made for them. And they were so... Y'all, has anybody ever fell asleep on the phone with somebody? Has anybody ever done that? I did that to my friend. I feel so bad. Anybody ever done that? Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all see. So that's one of the nurses. getting his gift. He was, I'll turn the volume down so you don't hear what they're saying, but they're very appreciative of their gifts. He's like, oh my gosh. And they were saying that people don't really give nurses gifts, but really you should. Like if you have a loved one in the hospital and you feel like the nurse has been a good caregiver for your loved one, give them something to say thank you. I have only done that one time. This is another one of the ladies. That's crazy. She loved it. She said, oh my gosh. They were so excited about the compression socks. It was so good. Y'all give gifts to the nurses. That's a hard job. I'm not even a nurse. That's crazy. I think people don't give them gifts because they feel like, oh, they're getting paid to do this job. But so what? They should be appreciated. That's not an easy job. Imagine the people they see and the care they give. They cleaning up after your loved one and all that stuff. And you know what, Brandy? It made me feel great. And you know, I don't really like to sell stuff, but as a result of doing that, then people wanted to order things. And of course that is helpful for Miles because he can process the orders. You know, it still doesn't make me feel like I want to sell physical things. I will here and there to people who know exactly what they want because I'm not a designer, but it ended up being a bigger blessing than there's a blessing in giving. There's a blessing in giving, right? There's a blessing in giving, even if it's not money. It's a blessing in giving your time. It's a blessing in giving your talent. You're sharing your talent. It's a blessing in that you will be blessed as a result of sharing your gifts because your gifts are not for you. Your gifts are what you share with everyone else. And then you are blessed as a result of that. I don't know if y'all know that, but if you have a talent or a gift, you should be sharing it, not for monetary gain. But it'll come back. Trust me, I'm telling you what I know, not what I don't know. This image is a little bit too big. Let me see if I have a smaller one. Bring it on bigger. We'll see. It's just going to be a little bit big. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'll put a little bit of tape on it. Come on, tape. Put a little bit of tape on it. Keep it in place. It's a little bit bigger than the space. So I'll put a little bit of tape right there and see what it does. I don't know if this is too tight. Too tight. Hold on. We'll see. Uh-oh. Just kidding. Let's try again. Okay. 15 seconds. Oh, that's so good. Hey, Regina Carter. Milo, we don't want to hear your lip. Bam! So after I did those for the nurses, and I got an order for 5 tumblers, and then after Miles did that order, then we got an order for 7, And then this lady just ordered another set. So putting some DTF on wood, all up to no good. All right, so I'm gonna let it cool down just a little bit. It's cute or whatever. Get ready to see. But I did some wood coasters before. It's still on there. The DTF I did on there is still on there. Let it cool off a little bit. Hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna cool off a little bit. Come on, cool off a little bit. We're gonna get out of here. Hopefully I answer any questions y'all have. If you feel like you need to contact HTVRONT, because you know what I showed is that's cute. Come on, be cute. I used sublimation tape, so there it is on there. So now I'm gonna press it again. I feel like I could have moved it over and up a little bit, but I'm gonna press it again with a little bit of parchment. This one lady said she wanted a tumbler for her accountant. I'm like, oh, I mean, my accountant was good too. I ain't even gonna lie. My accountant was pretty good. Pretty good. The new one we got. I ain't even gonna hold you. Hot. See that? Making a welcome mat. I don't know, because I don't know. I wouldn't. For a welcome mat, I would just either stick with sublimation or that Flex Seal stuff. Drink over. On there. It's cute or whatever. I should have made it a little bit smaller because the size, and I thought I measured it right, but I guess I didn't. The size of the it's not happening anymore. The inside right there is like 2.6. This side is like 2.6, and I did 3 inches. I shouldn't have done that. So I did 315 for 15 twice. That's what I did. 315 for 15. But that's what I do on fabric. 315 for 15. All right, let's do the giveaway of these transfers. You will have to be in the United States. You will have to know that they are not perfect. Okay, don't email me talking about Delonda. You gonna send me these transfers and the pink is brown and the brown is orange. Save the drama. Save the drama. Okay, I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for drama. Okay. I don't have time for drama. Okay. I have said that the color is, let's remove this. I said that the color is not good. So you're not gonna be, don't do it. What am I trying to do? A StreamYard giveaway. Turn on your caps lock. Okay. Plug this up. Uh-oh, sorry. Coming back around, y'all. 1 second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck to everyone. 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 All right, let's see. Carmen Merle, 3354. Congratulations to Carmen Merle, 3354. This is my email address. Send me your mailing address, and I'll send it out. Carmen, do you want these? Hold on, let me stop sharing for a second. How do you stop sharing? Stop sharing. Okay. Carmen, do you want these or this? You want these or this? Carmen? This? This with the 5 transfers. I just need to know so I can give the other one this one. Okay, Carmen. Okay, Carmen. All right, we're going to do the giveaway for this. Okay, we're going to do the giveaway for this. All right, we're going to do the giveaway for this. My caps lock is on. You do have to be in the United States. Okay. Okay, start. These are awful. I can't give those away. This is so cute. Okay, let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. Let's see. Mary D, 4236. Congratulations, Mary D, 4236. That is my email address. Send me your, I think I have your mail address, but send it to me anyway so I can remember. And I will send it out. Okay. All right. Mary D, you won this. Carmen, you won the other one. I have one more of these if y'all are interested. Y'all interested? Let me see if this is good enough. Because if this is not good, it don't make sense to send this out. It's just awful. Let me see. Y'all, these don't look good. Y'all really want these? Let me stop sharing. Y'all really want these? All right, let's do it. Don't y'all email me with no drama. Delonda, why you send me them orange transfers? Let me see what I want to call these. Oh Lord. I know we're gonna call them. All right. And we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna put this one over here on the side. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to everyone. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck to everyone. All right. Let's see. Keisha R, you got it, girl. Congratulations. I know you know my email address. That's my email address. Send me your mailing address and I will get it sent out to you. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here today. Let me stop sharing, double check to see if we have accomplished our goal. This was our goal, to learn about the Ren software that goes with the HTVRONT D1 DTF printer. Did we accomplish our goal? Hopefully it did. Hopefully I helped you. I know we were kind of like all over the place. I think I was frazzled, whatever, by the everything that happened before the live. Just like a whole bunch of things happening. Y'all, if y'all did not get a chance to like the video, please make sure you like the video. Okay. This is a specific group of people, right? There are people who have this printer and have questions. There are people who are thinking about getting this printer and have questions. There are people who already have it and they're just having trouble with it and they have questions, but that's a small group of people. So we still want the views to be up. Okay, so like the video, which helps the video. It's free for you, doesn't cost you anything to like the video. And I appreciate that. And if you really found it helpful, you can go ahead and hype it. All right, thank y'all so much for being here today. Y'all please be careful if you have to go out in the weather. I won't be going out. I work from home anyway, but there are people who do have to go out, and be careful in case you have to go out, and don't go out if you don't have to. Like if they want you to keep the roads clear, don't be talking about, I need to get one more bag of chips. You don't need any more bags of chips. Okay. You don't need nothing. Anything you don't have already, you don't need it. Okay. The stores are probably empty anyway at this point. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all, please don't engage in road rage. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your life. Your life is important and precious. You are here for a reason, right? So anyway, no road rage. Thank y'all so much for being here. And if nobody told you they love you, I love you. And I appreciate you spending your time with me. All right. Bye, y'all.